I have to go to work.
I know. This is why it's going to be real quick.
All right.
This is Dewey RAW, the podcast that gives you a behind-the-scenes look at the biggest little party town on the Delaware Shore.
We're saving the world right here. This is when everything turns around. This could be it.
This is my manifesto.
This is the Dewey Beach Party Podcast, hosted by Todd.
You rocking with the flies, DJ, on the motherfucking planet. You dig?
And presented by GoodCleanFunLife.com.
No, we're not doing that one.
I actually like to look at the logo while we're doing it.
Well, we don't do it.
Not yet, we don't.
What's up, everybody? I'm Todd from GoodCleanFunLife.com, and I'm here once again with Maddie.
I got a lot bigger. I hit puberty.
Actually,
I'm definitely way bigger than
you're definitely bigger than Maddie.
Yeah.
Maddie has gone to
the worst
Virginia,
place in the United States
Virginia
of America.
Beach, the worst place, the armpit of the East Coast.
It's terrible.
That is not keeping it positive. All right.
I am
Scratch-
positive
scratch-
that that's how I feel about it.
Scratch that. We got a new mission. We're talking with Toastie today. We're going to keep it positive in 2019. A little story about how I came to that mantra. And Elliot is going to be back with me on a regular basis.
It's going to be good. You're really going to like this. Just to show them the space.
There's depth. I'm going to have a butter your pickle. All right. Check it out.
So, check it out. So what you want to do is just check it out. Just be there, and then when you get there, we'll also be there for you to check it out.
This is the return of Dewey RAW. We've done a couple of half sessions, but we're giving it the old college try again.
Like just the tip.
Like just the tip.
I love it.
The people demand it. We actually had one comment. I made that joke. I did an unboxing video, and I made a joke about how I was doing it because I got all of these YouTube comments. And literally on that, I was doing an unboxing video because people were asking for it.
Okay.
That was the joke I made. Literally nobody asked.
I thought, I was like, wait, you're boxing? Is it like
Unboxing.
cardio kickboxing?
Unboxing.
Cardio kicks unboxing. Okay. So what are we unboxing?
We're unboxing my new rig for the 2019 season.
It's very impressive. It's got girth.
It does. It's got wires hanging off of it too. But it's hilarious because on that video on YouTube, all of my 12 views, right?
Yes.
Somebody made a comment, "Hey, are you bringing Dewey RAW back?"
And guess what?
And guess what? Here we are.
So when you do the little, is there a Dewey RAW Instagram page?
No.
Should there be one? And then it's like a little clip or even a photo, and it's caption is yo, check the link in the bio.
Right. Well, so the idea is that it is on our Good Clean Fun Instagram page.
Oh.
As part of the production company that we have.
And is that at Good Clean Fun Life?
Yes. So at me, Good Clean Fun Life.
Yeah.
Or check me out on the internet at goodcleanfunlife.com.
Yeah. Tinder.com/goodcleanfunlife.com.
Something happened when I was filming for Memorial Day weekend.
Love it.
And I think I have my mantra for the summer. And this is what the kickoff for the reboot of the show is. And it is a saying that I got from a guy who I'm walking through the crowd, Sunday craziness, over by Meg's bar, the Crush Bar.
Lower Deck Beer Bar.
Lower Deck Beer Bar. And guy goes, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm rolling. Turns, looks back at the camera and goes,
Happy Memorial Day weekend. Keep it positive 2019.
Happy Memorial Day weekend. Keep it positive 2019.
Keep it positive 2019. I love that.
And as soon as he said it, I could hear it. A lot of times people just mumble stuff, and I don't hear it until I'm editing it. And then when I went back, I liked what he said. I'm like, And then I went back and I was editing it, and it was like he reached through and grabbed my heart on the edit. So that's the mantra.
Positive.
That's what we're going for.
I love it. I think it's a fantastic thing. Too many times now, people are trying to be positive through a negative, which is crazy. They're like, well, that wasn't that bad, or you know what I mean? They're flirting the line of all the focus is negative.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just keep it positive all the time,
right,
you're gonna make your life better, and your friend's life's better.
Implied in that message or directed in that message is you have a choice,
Bum, bum, bum.
right? So you're faced with a situation, and
Wait, I have to pick something here.
no, I'm just saying.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, like everybody's faced with certain situations at any given point of the day, and you can keep it positive, or you can go a different direction.
Yeah.
And if you start doing that, you get a little mantra going. A lot of evidence that shows having a good mantra helps. It's actually helped tremendously for Natalie recently.
Yeah, I love it. Like, you don't think about it, but, like, how many times do you hear people say, let's fucking go?
Right.
And you know what? That's positive.
that's
Because
empowering.
Let's fucking go. Like, it makes
Yeah.
you feel good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're in the zone, you feel it, you get a little goosebump, and you're like, oh, we're going.
Yeah. It's happening.
Yeah, and hopefully we're keeping it positive, but
Right.
let's fucking go. Keep it positive.
Well, I also think it's a good opportunity to lead from the front. There's a lot of we could talk about plenty of things that are negative, nationally, locally, individually.
yeah, even like, hey, what beer don't you like?
Right.
You know what I mean? You could take it micro, macro, however you want to go, and do positive and negatives.
Right. Like how many times you say, I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Without even thinking. We're just going, ugh. It's like, it's hot.
I feel like we should come up with like a solid, like, quick acronym for like the podcast. Like positivity.
Pussy. Positivity under stressful.
Well,
sounding years.
oh, I thought-
Positivity under stressful sounding yearnings.
Earnings. Pussy.
Pussy.
Just remember, guys. Pussy.
Great T-shirts, guys. Maybe some temp tattoos for the neck.
Yeah. 100%.
Right. I think, you know what is a clear example of this also?
Oh my god, dude, I'm still stuck on the pussy thing.
The
Aren't we all?
the popularity of the review video that we did.
You know, I'm slightly nervous about that, right? Have I
Do you
talked to you
think
about
it's?
this?
Do you think? No, we haven't. Do you think it's going to come back and bite you?
So now here's my thing. We got such great feedback by it, and people love them so much. Like, I mean, last weekend I must have had, honestly, 30, 40 people say, dude, like, the thing you said about, Starboard should
Yeah. Jump
put
into
its
an ass and
whatever. They loved it.
Yeah.
And now I'm worried that people are going to post bad reviews in hopes that we'll read them, but then we won't be able. We take the bad reviews seriously,
Yes.
and we adjust what we do and how we operate based on those sometimes. And if it's full of fake bad reviews,
Right.
like, the real ones are going to get lost.
Yeah. So this right now is the public service announcement that if you're going to give a bad review, that's a fake bad review, you still give a 5-star rating.
Ooh. Yeah, 5-star bad reviews.
5-star bad reviews. Because a couple people did that.
And then
I don't know if they
should we
did
have
it like drunkenly or. But it was Plumber.
Yeah.
The one thing that is interesting about that, and I think one of the reasons it resonated so well with people is we were taking, and it wasn't necessarily intentional. I just thought it would be funny to do.
It was fantastic.
And to do it with you guys, to work with like people who have a good sense of humor and are funny and on their own right, and then give them something like that, it is taking a negative and turning it into a positive.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
there was, and I'm surprised that there wasn't more of this.
Well, a lot of them are so outlandish
Yeah.
that it's just not true. It's like, okay, like, this one person must have been having a bad day and had a bad experience.
Right.
Like, there's some that they come through and it's like, man, like, you know what? Like, that guy's, or that family or whoever's trip, like, wasn't that great.
Right.
And instead of talking to the server or the manager, they just took a dump on our chest on the internet. And not just my chest. Everybody
Everybody's.
that works here's chest. Like, and even
That's
even
a
the people,
visual.
Sounds like a
yeah,
crime.
and even the people that love this place, our customers that have helped build this place into what it is, like, those people are taking big steamy dumps on everybody's chest.
Yeah. when they
Fuck
do that.
those guys.
Yeah. So,
We can fix it
Right.
here.
well, and constructive criticism is always welcome
Yeah.
if it's constructive.
Yeah.
If you want to have a dialogue.
let's keep it positive.
Huh?
You
See what-
fucking like that, don't you?
Yeah, I
I
like
like
it
it too.
I like it a lot. I think it's good.
Keep it positive.
So that's what we're going to do for 2019.
Keep it positive.
Keep it positive.
Is that Dewey RAW keep it positive, or is that
That's going to be the theme of this show, but it can be an overarching,
well? That's
mission, core value of our podcast of Dewey RAW.
I wonder if we can mix in keep it positive humor, because it's so easy to make fun of stuff
Yes.
that's negative.
right.
You know what I mean? Like a nice would you rather.
Yeah.
They're usually negative. Like
Not
a good,
always.
Like a good Mary F. Kill. Like
Killing is
if you get-
inherently
you-
negative.
You got 3 dimes. You know what I mean? Like 3 very attractive people or smart people, whatever.
right. 2
It's-
4s
Yeah,
make an 8.
No, dude. But if you hit somebody with a Mary F. Kill, they're all like
Yeah.
just maybe dirty people, like nasty politicians, stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
You got to think about them.
Right.
But instead, we're gonna go positive. All tense.
Yeah. That's the hard part. But you know what? You know what it does? It builds.
You know
So
what sells?
this is no 100%. This is what you're right. That not on Facebook. This is my
We're saving the world right here. This is when everything turns around. This could be it.
this is my manifesto. This is my this is why 10 years ago we started Good Clean Fun, and it is that negativity sells, but positivity builds. So what that means is you can sell something right now, or you can build something for the future. So that's what we decided 10 years ago that we were going to do, because it was actually 2008. I was working as a construction guy. I had my own business. Fucking market crashed. It was ridiculous. Going through bad times personally, friends going through bad times, like business, all of that. And we're like, we're going to go out and we're going to show people in a positive light.
I love it.
And here we are. Now I get to have conversations with Toastie about it.
So one of my nominees for Employee of the Year, Maddie Casper,
Yes. Talk about that.
has always talked about the news and why it's always negative. And this has been not even recently, because it's gotten really bad, but this is like 12 years ago now. Dating myself. Only 35. But
A wee pup.
he always wanted to have a show that was called The Good News, because it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like those things where, like, you know what? Hey, like, Elliot helped an old lady across the street today, or you know what I mean? Like something positive. Like,
Tank's good news.
yeah. Oh, the Ferris wheel operator found something that was wrong with the Ferris wheel that just saved everybody's life.
Yeah.
And he found a kitten in there.
And a kitten. Yeah, that had a tick on it. It had Lyme disease, and he pulled the tick off and killed it.
And now there are ticks that are causing people to be allergic to meat.
In Texas. It's called the Lone Star tick.
We have those in Delaware.
Fun fact.
They have a little white dot on
So
their back.
I will say this.
Oh my God.
Before Elliot,
I wouldn't be
derails
able
us.
to live.
If you got allergic to meat,
We've had
keep it positive.
We've had the steak conversation.
Yeah. I always say that about CBS Sunday Morning. Do you ever have a chance?
No, Todd. We have Sunday brunch on Sunday morning.
So CBS Sunday
Here at the
Morning
Starboard.
is a magazine show, and they do primarily long form pieces that are, on the whole, uplifting stories.
I love it. It's like the. You know what? We could do this.
I think we're doing it right now, to be honest.
Also, I think we need to stop using the word it and that and the.
Be more direct.
Be more direct. Like, no, we're keeping it positive right now.
We're
Not doing it. Because
We're keeping the.
if we were doing it, that's a whole different show.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
You're just trying. That's the podcast that Elliot and I are talking about starting.
Yeah. You're going to say the name?
I don't know. No, I'm gonna. I'm teasing it.
Yeah, well, you beep it out.
Yeah.
We can bleep this
oh,
out.
yeah.
Wait,
it's called no, and you'll love this, and you have to hear the concept. It is X.
Is this recorded?
Oh, yeah, it's been...
Hey, buddy. Yes, sir. I will. No matter. So I'm gonna. What's up? then I will find you the most quality replacement to haul trash and get ice that I can. Yep, on top of it, dude. Let's see it.
Call Monty dude.
Oh, dude. So, the other day, I was golfing with Nick Scarf, and I'm trying to break 50, which is a 45, like on, not 50, break 90, 45 on both nines.
Uh-huh.
And I had a 41 going into the fucking ninth hole, and I shot an 8.
Bastard.
That hurt.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, but then we had to skip a bunch of ladies, so we started just playing a game, and whoever won the game at each hole got to make a rule. So it was like, oh, you can't use any drivers or wedges, and it was interesting. It was a very fun time. And plus, he gets 2 drinks at a time no matter where he is, which is weird because mine was melted.
That's a good way to make golf fun.
Drinking and playing games.
Drinking and playing games. Did I ever tell you about the time I had a Tinder account?
So, no, but I'm interested here because I've always wanted one, but I'm married.
Right.
So I can't get one. Because I want to, like, you know, like when you're unsure about something, you want to get your hands around it and see what it's all about?
Yeah, take it for a test spin. You know, see what all the hubbub is.
But that's completely forbade because I'm married.
Right.
So even starting one could create just a spiral and tornado hurricane of rumors that, man,
Right.
you ever try to say you didn't do something when everybody thinks you did? It's
Yeah.
impossible.
Well, especially a man of your stature and in your position.
It's posture.
So the quick story is I was at a beer tasting up in Baltimore. I was talking to this person that I didn't know and I was saying that I have a production company, and at the time I was working for the radio station. So it was like a gag, and I was making a joke. I'm like, well, let's make one. So I made one with this person's help, and her suggestion was, spoiler, it was a girl that I was talking to. Her suggestion was, oh, you should definitely include a picture of your family because that shows you're responsible. Right?
Don't know if this is okay to say or not because it's 2019, but one of my friends had a Grindr account, and he used a picture of he and I on there.
Right.
And he was getting some love because of me. I was like 40 pounds lighter at the time.
So is that like, is he gay guy?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's probably
I
straight
was
guys
one
on
of
there.
the photos on his
So
profile.
that was like, hey, I have nice straight friends.
I'm just a guy who wants to hang
That
out
was
with
the
other guys.
that.
Yeah, but I was looking pretty good, man.
Yeah?
I was like 195 maybe.
Yeah.
Svelte.
Svelte.
Yeah. And
Getting love from Grindr.
yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter where you get love from. It's always appreciated.
Yeah, but like, do you think that there's people out there that use, like, for lack of a better term, bogeys in their profile pages?
Oh,
So it's like
100%.
I don't know if it's this one or this one.
Oh, like
You know what
a
I mean?
misdirect. Like who's who?
Yeah, like is the person that I'm swiping left or right on?
Oh yeah. Well, no, it shouldn't be your profile, but it's like the deep cuts, right? There's like you have like 5 pictures.
Yeah, but people do that.
People do
Yeah.
that. They'll have 2 pictures in their profile.
I mean, more than
I mean, it's
So-
just science.
yeah.
If there's,
You're like, I hope it's this one, but what if it's not?
it's always the ugly one.
Yeah.
So in your case, your friend's ugly.
Buddy.
Wonder who it could be.
I don't know.
What gay friend does Toastie have that
It,
has that fits
Listen,
that
man.
a mystery that we will never know.
We are equal opportunity employer here. It's a safe space to work. It's a safe workplace.
It is.
Don't any discrimination or harassment. So we're just gonna move on. Next topic. Thanks.
So
So you made the Tinder account.
yeah,
How did you delete it?
I deleted it.
Like immediately?
No. I had it for a while.
Did you have any like connections?
He's like, I slept
No.
with a lot of women.
It worked out really well for me.
The only picture was fucking money.
They've done studies to not answer the question. They've done studies about like what photos garner the best responses, and it's like guys with dogs do really well.
Because
Guys
they're grounded.
shirtless and flexing at the beach do not do well.
Oh wow. I mean, who would have thought?
Gay guys with their better looking friend probably do okay. So this could almost be a segue for the podcast that
The new Starboard dating app.
No, Elliot and I are talking about starting a podcast. Not gonna.
I'm really good at Googling stuff so I could be like young Jamie in the back. I love podcasts. You know what I find, though, is sometimes I'll listen to radio, regular talk radio, and a lot of it's depressing because it's not something I want to listen. It's all random. Where I can go onto a podcast and I'm like, okay, so I picked this host.
Right.
And I'm like, I look through the guests and I pick the one that I want to hear.
And that you want to hear right at that time.
At that time.
Yeah.
And, like, it'll change sometimes. Like,
100%.
I listened to one with Tommy Chong. It was okay. And then I went right from there to one with Ted Nugent.
Is this all Joe Rogan or is this Jacko?
They were both Joe Rogan. But the things you learn about somebody, the you can't judge a book by its cover is absolutely true. And you can learn a lot about somebody through a podcast.
We're through Memorial Day weekend. We're through opening weekend. Next is Running to the Bull. This is, Dewey RAW. It's always been behind the scenes. It's actually kind of nice. We're taking a moment to sit here in the VIP Shark Tank, whatever, and it's quiet in here. You got a party
nice.
that's coming in?
We've got a group of 25 golfers that were University of Delaware students, and they do an annual get-together, and they're not students anymore. They're like 50-ish, plus or minus 5 years. Who knows? And they do a Ryder Cup golf tournament that I believe is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Where they actually play golf.
Where they actually play golf. There's a trophy. There's a video later. We've got everything ready for. And they come in and they've been doing like a fillet and crab cake here for 12 years would be my guess.
That's crazy.
Same weekend every time.
So what's interesting to people who probably don't know the Starboard very well, or maybe people who do, or people who just see pictures of of Running of the Bull, it's like, yeah, you can get a room and have a fillet and crab cake,
Dude,
but here's what
we're doing so many private parties that we gotta slow down.
Yeah, you need a different space. That sounds like a terrible idea, or not.
Dude, you know what's the best? Fucking learning things.
It is.
I gotta stop saying fucking kids.
Well, and the other part of all of that is so much gets boiled, and why we love podcasts is so much of what you consume these days is just boiled down and commodified. Even the stuff that I do to try to make everything positive, it's still, compressed. And podcasts are inherently long form. So you're sitting here in the room with us having the conversation and thinking too.
Video podcasts? Podcast.
Probably podcast.
That's going to be one of our sponsors. We're taking this break for Skillshare. You can go to Skillshare.
Yeah, we're looking for sponsors from Skillshare. Perfect.
I can't wait. I think it's gonna be excellent.
You like it? Thank you.
Your
podcast is gonna be
how
excellent.
you brew beer. This is how you make a pair of shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
Elliot's into those hippie shoes, Toms. Here's how you make some Toms.
I like that.
I love all
It's
people.
edgy.
Though. Love all
It's
people.
edgy.
Can't soundbite me someday if I try to be president, motherfuckers.
But that's the thing is that's the whole point of podcasts. You got to listen to the whole thing. We're 20 minutes in.
Balls
And
deep.
if somebody has to listen to all of that to get to you saying
Trannies?
stuff about trannies. No, he said he loves all people.
Well, they transitioned, so then they're not transgender. They're the actual gender. Elliot, stop being so insensitive.
All right, let's end it on that. Keep it positive, 2019. Toastie, thanks for your time.
Make sure you spay your cats and dogs.
This week brought to you by the Starboard RAW. This private party that's happening with steak and crab cakes.
And Elliot Aerial Photography.
And Dogfish Slightly Muddy. Gotta continue with the dogfish stuff.
Oh.
Dan did so well.
Yeah, Boston Brewing.
Brought to you by Boston Brewing Company.
Yeah, Slightly Mighty and Twisted Tea. Wait till you get a load of this. Write that down, yeah?
That's good. And he's going to be medicated so that we're keeping, on.
I bought it from your last intern.
Unlike my last intern.
Yeah. No, I bought it from your last intern.
yeah.
We can use that, right?
Yeah,
Hey, this is Maddie signing off. Bye.